It's Week 5 of the National Football League, where we'll get a look at this team's leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. We can hardly wait for the start of this one under the lights on Thursday night.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewer up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there.
We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you
free up the middle, it's a breakaway. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Man in motion here. They'll run here on first down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he'll get it up to the 44. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
To throw it on first down. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Has it downfield, working the left. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He's dropping back to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
They'll run for this. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur and might even hear a few boo birds.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. They're going play action. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Still sticking with the passing game. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll give them a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Receiver in motion, headed right. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He tosses right to the short side. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back now, pressure on its way. He was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've got a man in motion. They go play action on 1st. Complete out to the right. They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives them the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll throw it yet again. That one's complete over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fielded at the 7. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Back out runs their offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 10 now. Moore's got it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to the air here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. He gets them 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. They're running again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys push their lead to 18.
Our home team, 3.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense running back out now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they...
And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, but guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense.
Holding offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 23. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And they'll have first down. From the red zone now. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one is swatted away, incomplete, but there's a flag down in the secondary, and I think they're going to get somebody here for holding. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Throwing on 2nd and 13. And it's caught. Touchdown! These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and his guys continue piling onto this lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 now. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They are throwing it again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing it again here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That is the halfway point here on Thursday night as we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
Very tough opponent. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one.
Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. On first down, they'll run. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And a man is there to knock that away. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it's going to be 2nd down. They'll run here from the gun. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Looking for a throw here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. They've got 1st down from the 31. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 3 now. They motion a receiver left. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 4.
He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. So out now comes the punter. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll throw it. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. 1st down, ball at the 36. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. A give now from the gun. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
Complete over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set up now for 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. 1st down from the red zone. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Blown back gets the handoff. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more. And that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. Setting up a throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense ready to take the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The give now out of the shotgun. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That's completed right side. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 41. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 4 yards, narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Here comes their offense out again. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Here's a give up the middle. And they get him down after a solid gain up to the 31. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down. We'll hold up for a moment. Snap back in some pain after the play. Training staff headed out there to work on him. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Plowing up the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He gets him 8, and that's going to set up 4th down and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. This offense getting all set for this series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give them a first down. Pass play now. Called in left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Hits some space around midfield. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46. That throw behind his intended target.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Working inside the red zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll throw it yet again. And that falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're looking. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession. But did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. They'll run here on first down. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 9-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third down, 1 yard to go.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They give it to him again. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
Result is the first down.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. This has been another edition